Hey guys, long time no see. I know I've been gone for a while. I apologize for that, but I am hoping to start ramping up again, and I thought I would start with a two for one here. First, let's start off with the one that's kind of easier to review. That would be Transformers 1. And this is not just a good movie, it is a surprisingly good movie. I was convinced that this franchise was running on fumes before that this animated movie was being made as just basically another cash grab to squeeze whatever life was left out of this pretty much loud, just obnoxious and childlike series. But and I'm surprised I'm going to say this, but this is the best Transformers movie I've ever seen. It takes place entirely on Cybertron, which gives us a better understanding of how the homeworld of the Autobots and Decepticons works and how the war was started in the first place. At its center is a look at the friendship between two young bots named Orion Pax, voiced by Chris Hemsworth, and D16, voiced by Brian Tyree Henry, low-rung miners on Cybertron who don't even have the ability to transform. Society is lorded over by Sentinel Prime, voiced by John Hamm, who, like most primes, is out to restore the energy to Cybertron by finding the matrix of leadership. And there are a lot of technical terms like that and past events which define how Cybertron is now, which don't really make a lot of sense until we get midway through when both Orion and D16 discover a huge plot twist, one that speaks to an ultimate betrayal that director Josh Cooley and his writers do an excellent job of exploiting for a lot of smashing, commotion, and chaos, but also for some really compelling drama. As the film wears on, both Pax and D16 begin to take two dissecting paths, one fueled by anger and the other by righteousness. And this was said in the production notes, so it's not a spoiler, but we begin to see the beginning stages of both Optimus Prime and Megatron. This carries us right on through to a smashing ending, which also has a fantastically operatic final showdown akin to the finale of something like Revenge of the Sith. Of the two voices, I think it's Henry who gets the far juicier part. The intensity and pathos he brings to it gets all the more palpable as things roll along. And Hemsworth does kind of start out as sort of just a regular guy before kind of growing into that Peter Cullen authoritative Optimus Prime voice. Keegan Michael Key is a comic relief scene stealer, though as Beat 127, a robot gone a little batty after being assigned to the dregs of the sub-level garbage detail for too long. That he's such a lovable character is no surprise, considering it's pretty obvious who he's going to become. And also Scarlett Johansson is also on hand as a dutiful, no-nonsense worker named Alita, who provides a strong support, and Ham also does a nice job in a juicy role of his own. Making the film animated was also a terrific way to go, as it highlights the broader details of Cybertron, from its levels and sub-levels, its city streets, and exciting raceway scene, which kicks off the movie, to its forbidding surface level. Really, Transformers 1 is the Cybertron refresher course I never knew I needed or felt I would feel as invested in as I was. That really does come down to two main characters who are very well written, very compelling. It's very well made and follows Spider-Verse in that some of the best franchises can still be pretty fantastic in animated form. It's not just for kids. Fans are going to go crazy over this movie too. I loved it.